Hello. I am so late. That's Bruce. I'll explain why I'm late in just a moment. I'm actually just getting stuff set up right now, so we're going to see some camera wiggling. There we go. We're going to have that, I think. You know, let's see about moving it over. Maybe being over here instead.
They can see me now.
They can't see you now, buddy. There we go. And now you can see, I can see my arm. I apologize for the crazy camera. I totally lost track of time. My goodness. Hi, Paul.
Hi. Can you see me now?
No, we can't see you, buddy.
You can't?
No, they can't. Okay. Sorry, I'm still getting everything set up. I just realized what time it was. I was playing Ark Survival and taming T-Rexes and all this other fun stuff. And lo and behold, I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I got a new desk. I will be posting a picture of it once it's fully set up. The reason why I'm late is Chris is sick. Not like, hey, we're just gonna walk it off kind of sick. He's on steroids. He's on antibiotics. Like, it's a whole lot of nutsness. That's a binder clip. Yes, I use it for the clay. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. This is now baked. And the handle has now been glued. Oh, it cracked. That's not good. Maybe just paint over it and it'll be fine. I don't know why I did that.
Can I look at these drawings? That was creepy.
Yeah, so it's baked. And then tomorrow night I'm going to be doing the painting. We already figured out the color, and then we're going to go from there. So that's pretty cool.
Hi.
Still have no idea how I'm doing the base, but at least we're going to have this part right now. My husband's birthday is in 4 days, so I got to get it finished. Yeah, that's it. I'm not sure what I'm working on today, to be honest with you. But I do have to get my video set up on my, yes, you are sick, on my phone. So bear with me a moment, please. Yeah, so Bruce has he's just sick, and it sucks that he's sick.
I just sick when I'm sick.
Yes, I don't like you being sick. Make sure my volume's off.
You don't want me to feel
I don't like you being sick. Why would I like you being sick?
I don't know.
I'm so running late. I'm just falling behind. Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
Thank you for joining.
Hi, Kristen.
Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
Kristen was making sure you're okay earlier today. Okay, so what do I have here? Nothing. Nothing except a camera that's, can we say, let it go. I'm just kidding. Pampered Chef makes great mats for cooking. I use them for clay. So this desk is teak. I got it for $10 off of Facebook Marketplace. It weighs about 300 pounds. It is incredibly large and ginormous. Okay, so I can work on this right now. I think is what I'm going to do. Either this or the beholder. Kind of want to get this guy done, but we've been still having the problems right there. Oh, the neat thing about this desk, hear that? It's not really a lot of shaking, right? Right, because this is awesome. I don't even know where my clay is. So behind, so behind. Okay, so I have 1,000,001 tools. Right now, the desk is set up just for clay. Right? Right. So that's a good time. I gotta find the other clay. There it is. We're gonna do some claying. See, it's all mushed together. I have apparently the body of a Lego skeleton. Very exciting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this stuff.
Are you making a skeleton?
I am making. No, I'm not making a skeleton. No.
What are you making?
I'm working on the dragon today.
Do I?
I am. Don't touch that dragon. You don't have to touch it though. What happened to the rest of the clay that I had? Like I lost my clay. Oh, so family's gone. It was a great visit with them here. Except, you know, we all got sick. You can see a shadow. Say, go ahead, wave again.
Hi.
Oh, that was my hands. I'm rolling clay. Get it nice and warm. Oh, I found it. It was hiding under paper towels. All right, wonderful. Look at that. Not as much as before. Everything is just on the desk now, which is great. Okay. So we're still having that issue with the cracking. As you can see that. It's because I don't put, you know, the amount of time and effort I need to. Don't forget, tomorrow night I am doing the painting of the beholder. There will be many, many, many mistakes. I am not a painter. Not at all. I will actually be picking up my pen to draw something, but I can't guarantee anything good will come out of it because I am not a drawer by any means. I do have a few ideas for clay, and I know this is probably going to sound silly to some of you, but I was going to print out a design and then create the design out of clay, you know, like it'd be like wax paper, and then you build the design over it, kind of like tracing it with clay. Because my ability to make an original design is null.
It's moved on my camera.
That's great. He's been playing with here, let me show you. He's been playing with a air gauge for tires, car tires, and there's skulls on it. I don't know why I have it. Well, obviously for my car, it's actually already found it, but I don't use it ever. Because, you know, when you go to Wawa and stuff, it's already built in that you could just do it right there. Oh my goodness, it's just been, Bruce has been sick, and I'm not getting any sleep because of it. Because I wake up, you know, make sure he's okay. I don't sleep until like his fever breaks. It's hard being a parent. It really is. I'll tell you right now, I'd rather be sick than him. But he's a champ, dude. He's on 3 medications and decongestion. I didn't push a decongestant today. But he took it like a champ. Proud of him, because amoxicillin, if any of you guys ever had it, the pink amoxicillin, mind you, that's the worst. I wonder if I should ever make a dinosaur. Yeah, I'm totally going over some of the scales, but that's fine. You know, I can rescale it without a problem. I have no idea where the stick went. Hold on, I got drawers. I have drawers now, and I have sticks specifically in the drawer. Okay, how are we doing with the camera? We're going to move this over a little bit like that. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to put a layer of clay over every crack we have. This thing weighs like a ton. I'm not really sure. I mean, I was given ideas. Thank you, Kristen, for the ideas for the base. I just have to get a heavy base, maybe wood, maybe clay, and then do that. And everybody keeps calling this a seahorse. So I'm wondering if I should make it more seahorse, less fairy, and not use the feathers that I have. But who knows? Who knows? It might change its mind the next time I do it. It actually kind of looks like it's wearing a tuxedo. The dark color does. That's why my mind keeps changing, so I keep using different colored clay. That's the pedal. Put that down, please. Let go. Thank you. I have a nail drill that you would see at, you know, nail salons and stuff, so you can get your acrylics and gels put on. And I use it to on resin, and I use it on clay for to like sharpen it up, smooth it down, things like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, I don't have any music on. Oh my goodness. You might be able to hear Night of the Living Dead, the original, playing in the background. I have the door open. Oh yeah, I don't have a door anymore. This table is really, 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 really big. Really, really, really big. Like 6 feet wide, 3 feet deep. More than 3 feet deep. And it weighs like forever pounds. And so Hubs was able to not only bring it home, but get it in the craft room. And the door needed to be taken off. And the trim needed to be taken off as well, just to get this thing to fit. It's worth it. This thing is very, very sturdy, and I can press down on my clay and not have to worry that's going to fall apart. What I was using before was a plastic folding table, and that's what Hubs is going to be using. Oh, he wants me to show you the frog I made. I have needle felting. He loves my frog. You can have it, by the way. That can be yours. Be careful of the cornstarch. There we go. I can get something other than a tripod, maybe something with a square, so I have a little bit more room to move my arms.
Can I play with the cornstarch?
No, you can't play with the cornstarch.
Why?
That's clay cornstarch. That's the cornstarch I use to bake my clay. So when it comes to baking clay, not only does it need to go in the oven at a specific temperature, but it also needs to be covered. You can't just throw it in there and then willy-nilly you have what you want. For lighter color pieces, and to prevent browning, obviously for light, that would be for lighter color pieces. Having the item covered in cornstarch helps with any kind of burning and things like that. So it's actually pretty awesome. And that's what the cornstarch is for. So I didn't want anything to burn on the beholder. I didn't think there'd be an issue with the eyes or anything. No, because it's glass. Glass isn't going to burn. But I did have a little browning, but it doesn't, I'm painting it, so it's not really that big of a deal. But if I were to do something a little dark, a little lighter, I have had browning occur. So I need to put more cornstarch or adjust the temperature a little bit.
And to come on the brown.
You're not going on my lap.
Why?
Because I don't want you to breathe on my clay and get it sick. I didn't want you to sit in your chair. You have a chair in here. My child's sick. That's terrible. This is the first time he's been, what? Careful. No, get down now. Don't fall. He doesn't get sick like this, like ever. So, but yeah, he has the full run of all that lovely stuff. Hopefully he'll be better in a couple, like tomorrow. Because while he's a champ, you know, he's still a little grouchy. He did not sleep well for his nap, which is terrible for his dad and I. Okay, so if we're going to do a seahorse, which is, I'm seeing that now too. How would we do this? It would be a sea dragon horse. Well, we could do the sea dragon. That's really, really flowy wings. So maybe there's no wings at all. And I can use those for something else. And then just make a regular seahorse. Maybe. Or maybe we'll keep the wings in and then just be like, whatever. We'll see. You know, let me actually get some work on the scales. I haven't done that in a while. That's why I'm making this, is because of the scales. You know? I kind of have an idea what color we're doing it. I can't remember how long I've been doing this for. Okay, got 12 minutes. Got 15 minutes left. I'm going to go back to playing Ark. I have a Tyrannosaurus Rex that's around my area, and I need to tame it. We tame it a new way. We have a new mod for it. It's very, very awesome. You can actually pet the Tyrannosaurus Rex to make it your friend. You give it some food, taming gets up to a certain percentage, and then it's not scary outside.
Yes, it is.
It's dark, right?
Yeah, it's scary.
It's a little scary because you're not sure if the mosquitoes are going to get you. And that's what we have to really be afraid of. Doing a different color just for some contrast.
Can you show me how that works?
How what works? I'm not showing you how the nail thing works. It's really loud. It's not really loud. I just don't want to do it. I don't need to do it right now. Okay? I think with here, I'm going to just use a tool and give more definition to the lines. I think that'll work just as well as what I have here. Eventually, one day, this will be done, and it'll be incredible.
I got a camera too.
In 1 month. Exactly 1 month. Well, 1 month and 2 hours and 5 minutes. Bruce will be 4. I cannot believe it. I'm so surprised I'm married for 7 years.
Why is it tape on this thing?
Because that's the other one I used when I was trying to do the tripod for the camera.
Can I press it?
You can play with the tripod that's. I have 2 tripods.
Can I?
I don't even remember why I got the second one. What?
Can I pull the legs up?
You can, but can you do it on the floor instead? You can hear how sick he is. I feel so bad. Oh, if you guys see any teacher appreciation stuff that you really like, I can put it on anything. What I have showing, the head came off. Well, that's a thing. Okay, well, that's going to stay in there. So let's see how we're going to fix it. Right?
So slow.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is it so slow?
Because it's effort. That's okay that it fell apart. I'm not concerned. It shows you that I can fix it. I might be putting more work on this I might not, depending how I'm feeling. It's usually how everything works, right? Oh, if it's off, then I can actually give the attention towards the underneath that I want. Buddy, that's for you to play with, not mommy, okay? Yes. Let's get one of my tools out. We're going to smooth it out.
Look at my camera.
That's great, bud.
I'm a Gumby.
You're what?
Wait, hey, fire, pow.
Nice.
My
Smooth
hand,
this out.
I'm going to have shooting hands.
You have shooting hands?
Wait, hey, fire, boom. A fire. Back.
I'm going to have to get this a little bit more. I'm trying to give a definition of a throat, you know? 'Cause most lizards have that underneath them.
Fire.
Not all of it's coming apart. I might have to redo this whole thing.
Ready.
It's a shame. She might just can't have just like the head. That's what I really like.
Pow.
I do have another dude. He's a lizard.
Look.
That's great. Hold on a second. Excuse me, I'm doing a video.
I'm a transformer.
Yes, but this video isn't about you transforming, okay? So either you can go hang out in the living room or you can sit here and do this and just be a little quiet for me, okay? Like, I don't mind you here. It's got to be a little quiet. I'm glad that, you know, he is healthy enough to be doing this. You know, I can't really get mad. But it's okay.
Wait, and pow.
It's just very excitable. Let's see if I can get this. Still can't believe the head fell off. I'm very upset. What is that? Okay, so we went ahead, got that. Yes. I know Bruce would.
I don't want ice cream.
What? Well, I'm having ice cream.
Pow.
Bruce may know it's a trick to get him to leave. Okay.
I just shoot Daddy.
No, dear, if you want it now is fine. Okay, so the head is... I don't want to hear this, please. So he's very sick, as you can tell by how loud he is. Brucey, what did I say? Come on. Please help me out. He's only sick. He only acts sick. Get him something. Yeah, I want ice cream.
I want cream.
Then go get ice cream. Tell Daddy you want ice cream.
I don't want cream.
It's ridiculous.
I want mohawk ice cream.
Want a mohawk? Oh, and I cut his hair too. That was terrible. It slipped. The razor, the buzzer slipped. I don't know if I can fix the head. Can I? So go blow your nose. Go blow your nose, please. Ask Daddy for help. So I was cutting his hair, and I used I don't know, a buzzer, and he moved, and I had to shave off most of his head. Most of his hair's gone. And I felt really bad because he panicked because he lost all of his hair. It was my fault, you know. And then we've had a bad week. It's been one of those crazy, crazy weeks.
I found my nose all by myself.
Great. Daddy was supposed to help you. Go ask Daddy for help blowing your nose, please. To make sure all the snot comes out. Please? Go ask Daddy for help blowing your nose. Thank you. But I like his hair now, you know. He wanted a mohawk. I tried to give him a mohawk, and then he doesn't like it anymore.
My sound doesn't work.
Your sound doesn't work?
No.
Okay.
How do I get to move?
What did I say? Go to Daddy. I'm going to need a door.
It's a non-door.
I'm going to need a door. Please, buddy. Okay. What I got here. The head is mostly on. We're just going to add a little bit more clay. This is what I only do thin layers for. Good times. So he's panicking, right? And I'm just like, well, he sees me mow the lawn, and he has seen me mow the wildflowers down because, well, it's in the way of my lawn. And I love them. I love them. I love to have them grow as much as I can, but I don't have the ability to cut around them. So he's crying. I said, well, buddy, with flowers, you've seen mommy mow the flowers down. He says, yes. And I said, well, what happens after I cut them down? He's like, flowers grow back. So I said, okay, well, hair's like flowers.
Hair.
Just like hair. What did I tell you about hair? I'm sorry, what is hair like?
Flowers.
And why do I say hair is like flowers?
Because they grow back.
That's right, because they grow back. So if you ever get a bad haircut, just remember, hair is like flowers. It grows back. Oops, no, see, it's not going to work.
Shoot something.
It's not going to work.
Mommy, I'm going to shoot something.
Okay, not right now, please. Okay, a little bit more. My dragon had enough. You can tell his face. He's like, what? I don't want to do this anymore. I know, dude. We've gone through some issues. Nope, the other side's starting to break apart too. Okay, I think I'm going to put this guy down for a little bit.
Are you going to pick this up or somewhere?
Which is a shame. I think we're going to put him on holds until I can figure out exactly what I want to do with him. That's a shame. Okay, so no more dragon. But let me show you something else I have. This is almost as cool.
No more dragon?
No more dragon.
Why?
The dragon's falling apart, and mommy really needs to take the time and really work on it to get it more stable than I did. Maybe start from the beginning, you know. It's a good eye, it's just do around it. Okay, so this is what I have.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one. This is what I have. One giant's beholder.
That's
Okay, so these guys are gonna need to eyes.
that's human.
Got giant teeth.
That's super huge.
I gotta remember how I did the other one.
It's
Okay, so these guys are all gonna be individually colored, just like the smaller one. So let's go ahead and
waggle, waggle, waggle.
see what is going on, because it looks like
Waggle, waggle, waggle.
I may have done this wrong.
Waggle, waggle, waggle.
Because I did it in, you know, the 3D ones, so now I was trying to get into 2D. Let's figure out what we're doing with this.
Waggle, waggle. I have waggle in my yard.
Yeah.
I have
Hey,
waggle.
excuse me, what did I ask? It's driving me nuts.
I can't
Maybe we
go.
can go outside tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna need to. He has a big enough eye, but I think we need to. His mouth is fine. I think we need to bring him out a little bit more. But we definitely need to cut this down. That was definitely too big. So let's get cutting. I have the tools in here somewhere. That will give me what I need to cut. Let me see what I have here. So I need to bring the mouth. The mouth is going to need to come over here. Okay, just like that. Okay, let's see. I'm cutting the shape of the mouth out.
Do I?
Yep. There we go. I gotta cut out the shape of the mouth.
Shape of the mouth.
And this needs to get smaller too.
It doesn't get
It's
small.
supposed to be mostly mouth. So let's
Does it have a mouth? The
I
five
have a
holes?
little bit.
Does it need small
I
ones?
think the teeth are fine. I think it needs to get spread out a little bit more though.
It does?
If I have a copy of something that's 3D, it's easier for me to go ahead and do it. Okay, so we're going to cut it like this. And then we're going to extend the mouth out. I know, I'm bouncing everywhere. And then we're going to go ahead and the eye, this has to go out like this. I want to make sure it's nice and round. And I think what we're going to have to do, get this clay off. Oop! I'm going to take this off, and then we're going to get rid of all this aluminum foil. See what I mean? Lots of aluminum foil. No, I'm getting rid of a lot of it.
And make it extra small.
There we go. Looks like I'm peeling off the brain.
Are you going to make it small?
I am.
How?
Well, I'm going to get rid of this extra stuff.
Are you going to cut it?
Yeah, I'm going to use first a knife, and I'm going to cut off the silver.
Are you?
Yeah, we're going to have it make it look more like the 3D. Hi, Sarah. There we go. There we go. Bruce says, hi, Aunt Sarah. Let's see.
I can't hear her.
She's not talking, buddy. Only I'm talking.
I can hear her voice.
Well, we're going to do it this way, and then it'll be a little different to do the tentacles. So I'm going to model it after the 3D, even though the tiny 3D one was modeled after this guy.
That one?
Yep, but we don't need to have it so big.
How are you going to do that?
Oh, that's already done, bud.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How?
Okay.
I'm going to do it all
I'm going to
by
make sure
myself.
I get rid of all this stuff.
Small and
And then we're going to cut out all of this. What? Yep.
Why?
Why not? Okay.
Wow, those are big teeth.
Because if you look at this one here, you see what I mean? So we're looking at a big eye, but not so big on the head,
Mommy, I'm
and the mouth needs to be.
Mommy,
What, baby?
I can hear your voice. My voice is louder.
Your voice is louder.
Yeah.
Bring the mouth out a little bit.
Mommy, I can hear you now.
There you go.
My voice is
I'm
not
probably going to have to
loud.
cut it. Add more of a chin.
Murky.
Excuse me, please. Now my throat's going too. I'm getting sick. I know I am. I mean, it's kind of hard not to. I was helping Bruce in the bathroom. No. I've already told you no. We don't say that. So we're in the bathroom. I'm helping him in the bathroom. And what does he do? He sneezes right in my mouth. So I'm definitely going to come down with something.
I have to go pee.
Okay, go potty then.
Okay.
Look at that. One piece. That's great. It's going to be covered to a book. It's supposed to be. But I had the book I was covering, but I did not. Okay. Aluminum foil. I can see you. He doesn't like being in a bathroom by himself when it suits his purposes. Others, I've seen him just go in all by himself. Okay, so this is a little bit better. Get rid of that. Oops, sorry about that. I'll move this guy a little bit to the side a little bit. Oh, I got clay on my desk. Okay. There we go. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Other Sarah. Okay. Get this guy. Okay, now, this has been sitting for a while. So I'm going to have to re-knead the clay. And then we have 7 eyes here. We're going to need to get an 8th eye. And then we're going to have to get the eyes painted. But that's pretty easy. You know, it doesn't have to be... It's the main eye that you're going to really focus on for color and stuff like that. But with the rest of the eyes, it won't be as much. Because they're important, but they're still just secondary eyes. Get this. I think we're going to extend this by like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, just so we can get a real feel of how our beholder is going to look. And let me see if I can find, that will probably work. I have an X-Acto knife that I'm going to use. Ask Daddy. My toilet likes to not flushed correctly. Okay, here we go. Bruce wants to use the plunger. That would be a terrible idea. Okay, let's see if we can get about here. I'll tell you right now, man, the music that I put on is just so incredibly relaxing. Like, no matter what's going on. Get some of this stuff on. Okay. Let's see about taking some of this off. Okay. No, I'm gonna put this in the machine. We're gonna get our layers put in. Now the color of this is simply beige. Like, I took a stick of the beige, kneaded it out, and this is what I have. It's very, very light colored. Very, very light colored beige. Right now I'm just running the machine real quick. It's hand crank, just to get it a little softer to use. Looks like deli meat, because that's not disgusting. It looks like human skin, which is, you know, really gross. Here we go. Okay. We're going to want to smooth this down so we don't have any of that background notes. Oh yeah, no. You have only one toilet with like 7 kids though, so like. Well, Bruce will learn how. I'm pretty sure the plunger weighs more than him. You know, so we have to wait for him to be a little bit bigger. He would not have enough force. Yeah, Bruce is he's going to be 4. Itty bitty. Okay, and then I'm going to show you a trick to get some of this clay on here. Get this covered up. And then we're going to work on the mouth. We're going to have it open more. I tried, it's too human, the way I have the mouth set up now. So since I have the idea of how we're going to do it based off the little statuette, we're going to go a little less human on the clay. I'm sorry, a little less human on the teeth. We're going to space it out a little bit more to give it a better feel. And the eye is painted with green. It's emerald, white, black, and a red. We're going to do just a plain green eye. I didn't want anything too fancy. And this was the first beholder I've worked on. Okay, now what we're going to do, take some of your stuff, your roller. Oh yeah, that's right. Well then you know what? You make the basement one your own. Like, I got my own bathroom that turns into a guest room, which is good because my husband is not the most not gross in the bathroom. But I found most guys to be not the most not gross. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I want to get this to be a little bit more even over here. Okay, we're at 33 minutes. He's washing his hands. My child's been addicted to Daniel Tiger lately. Okay, so we're a little off at the moment. We're gonna need to push. It's not gonna work. Okay, that's good. No, as I did with the other one, we're just gonna do some wire meshing and how it looks. And this will probably be turned into a vent too. Speaking of which, don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be painting the beholder. It was in the oven today or yesterday and it baked. So tomorrow we're going to see the coloring of it. It looks so cool. We're doing a darkish red or reddish brown for the main base of it. We're going to do white in the teeth. We're going to do like black and red in the mouth. That's the plan. I'm going to obviously get this cornstarch out before we paint, otherwise it looks terrible. Okay, so we're going to need to bring the mouth out, bring the head. I think this is still too big. Yeah, this is still too big for the head. So let's go and cut it some more. I'm going to try not to hit the camera. I'm going to try not to cut myself. So I'm trying to cut its head open. Let's get clay off. It likes to stick to aluminum foil. Oh, I'm losing battery. That's funny. Oops. There we go. See, I'm hitting something. And not charge my battery because I totally forgot to do this. Totally forgot. Okay. It's going on the cover of a book, which is why I have so much aluminum foil. The dragon weighs at least 2 pounds because so much clay is being used. I'm going to have to rework the whole thing. Let me not cut my finger. Let's get this cut through. We're going to pull this aluminum foil piece off. Or try to. I have to get a new. There we go. That's going to be better. Now we can add something on top in letters. Maybe vinyl after it's all said and done. I like to do that. Okay. Aluminum foil from the Dollar Tree, dude. Let me tell you. Aluminum foil is aluminum foil. Especially with this. What do we have now? Okay, we're going a little bit more even. Okay. Great. Push this down. Okay, I'm going to stand up just to see how it looks. Okay, I'm going to try not to. I know I'm doing everything here. Maybe you can see better. Oh, we're doing it right here. Okay. Let's get this guy up. Oh, well, that's a thing. That's fine. Not a problem. That's actually better for what we want to do. I'm going to be working everything today. Okay. Take this off too. Awesome. We're just going to have more clay. That's it. More clay, less aluminum foil. And no, I am not baking it on the book. This is actually separate. It's a sheet of aluminum foil covering cardboard. We're supposed to do it rounder, but we're gonna do more clay, I think, for this. There we go. You can always add it on. Standing up to make sure it's relatively even. Let's see, this is a big chunk of clay right there. This is fun. Everything's a work in progress. I'm gonna make sure we're saving clay and get rid of the aluminum foil. Apparently my child is not occupied with something else. Good. And then before bed, he gets drops, amoxicillin, everything. Okay, great. So here we go. So we're going to be starting a little differently. I think I'm going to, after the little beholder is done, I think this is what we're going to be working on. Whatever live. Okay, see you later, Sarah. I'm totally late with this. I just saw it. My battery's going to die. Yeah, that doesn't undo it. And thank you. Try to make my stuff look good. And I had an order go out, and their customer is very satisfied with it. My mom got her shirts. I make shirts now. So if you're interested, it's vinyl shirts. I'm not doing anything fancy like direct to garment, anything like that. I am doing just plain vinyl. And I did one for my mom. She loves it. Simply loves it. So I'll show. I mean, it's a little off, but it's from my mom. And if I ever make something, I always show proof of what it looks like. Almost everything I do can be fixed or redone completely at no extra charge if it was a mistake that I made. Just an FYI. And I have a gift for my best friend for her birthday. It hasn't gone out yet, but we're still waiting on our Christmas stuff. So, you know. She's late. She is, though. She doesn't like going to the mailbox any more than I do. And her setup's a little different than mine. Here we go. Look at that. Now we have more of just the face. Now we have to figure out what we're doing with the mouth. We're going to want to extend this out. Oh, I got more aluminum foil. I forgot how much I did. Okay, we're gonna get him. We're at 40 minutes. Okay, in 5 minutes we're gonna be done. And I'm gonna help my husband with something in the video game. Because that's how we have date night. Okay, so we want to have this guy, his mouth go across like that. We'll have more teeth. We're going to bring the gum line up here. There we go. This is just the outline for right now. You know, this is, you know what? This is supposed to go in a book, but I have a feeling that it's just going to become wall art, which is fine. And as soon as I can make one, I'm pretty sure I can make another one. This one's going to be the one spent all the time. What do we got? Like that. Okay. And we're going to have it done the same way on the other side too. Let's get this clay rolled. Oh, I have a head cold. I just felt it come on. Good times. Okay, here we go. What do we got here? Wonderful. We have the mouth open. I'm trying to see, make sure it's going to be the same. Okay. That's going to be open just like making the beholder mouth, baby. Mm-hmm. Great job. You're so funny. Okay, good. Make that mouth just like that. And then we're going to have the teeth still be there. It's so hot in here.
It's so hot.
Yes. Okay. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Do we need cold air in here?
I love cold air in here.
Is it come out?
Okay, and then we're going to get this guy.
That guy?
I need to open his mouth a little bit more. No, he should be fine. And then we're going to go...
Is it going to be squirted?
What?
Is it going to be squirted?
Be what there? I don't understand.
Can you make his teeth bigger?
No, it does not need bigger teeth.
Why?
Oh, I need a bigger mouth, though.
Why?
He doesn't really need a bigger teeth.
Why?
Okay.
Why does he do it?
Okay, what do we got?
Wait,
So I'm going to do this.
Hey.
And we're going to be going like this. That's better. Don't bring that out there, please. You're going to hit Maggie. Can you bring that back in my craft room, please? That's just like the back scratcher. It doesn't leave here. There's a back scratcher he likes to play with and extends. And he has a tendency of hitting everything with it.
I watched my car.
Yeah?
Wash out the
I'm
water.
rolling clay. It's very boring. Okay, so the mouth is like this, and then I'm going to have the mouth extend more out.
Where's the back scratching?
So we're going to go like...
Where's the back scratching?
I'm not sure, Brucey. Your mouth wants to come out like that. Good.
It
And
does?
then we're going to have this come out
Have that come out?
like that.
That?
And then we're going to have it like that.
Lower.
Just like that. There we go. That'll give us an idea of what sizing and stuff that we want for this.
I'm looking for my chair.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't move it. Because that's just close.
Yeah?
Don't need more.
My craft room is not set back up.
Mommy,
I got distracted with Bruce.
can you move
Can you
it?
ask Daddy for some ice cream, please, since I'm almost done?
I don't
Please help
want
me. You're not getting it. I want ice cream. Ask Daddy for ice cream for me, please.
it. Hey, Daddy, Mommy wants ice cream.
I'm done in a minute. He's not understanding. I want to know that I'm outside. Okay. I can use another thing. I'm going to go like this. Okay, here we go. Ready? No, Brucey.
My chair stuck.
Okay, I want to make sure this is going to be rounded. Excuse me. I apologize. My patience is wearing a little thin, as is any parent who has a sick child. I am a real person. Oh my goodness. What's going to happen? Here we go. Oops. We're gonna bring this over here.
Look, I did it.
Please don't do that.
I am
And,
spinning.
and there we go. You get to see the outline for the new beholder. Look at mouth opens. Oh, just kidding.
It does.
Okay, so well, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I apologize for the lateness in it. Sick child and everything else getting all screwy really just ruins the routine. But it's okay. We're gonna be back on routine now. What? Anyway, thank you for joining me for our Friday Night Impromptu, where I create and chat with you. Video will be uploaded with YouTube by tomorrow. And of course, I always look forward to creating with you. And please join me tomorrow night while we paint the beholder and get this done and finalized for Hubs' birthday gift. Until then, thank you and have a nice night.
Bye-bye.